Hello VTubers, Philip here and welcome to the 13th stage of the MLC Tour de France, and we have hit the real mountains. Today's mountain is Chamru. It's gonna be a real challenge. It's very long but not very steep. So we're gonna see guys like Valverde really do well in this climb. Also Richie Porte could do something. We saw him finish with the other guys, or at least he followed Rodriguez and Valverde on the La Planche de Buffet. And I think Richie Porte is gonna be one of the favorites for today's stage. He kinda likes these sort of climbs, but Valverde and Rodriguez are still the best climbers in the peloton. So you can't go without mentioning those guys. Maybe a breakaway could even hold. It could be another one of those stages where it's like Simon Spila goes on the breakaway and he miraculously get like a minute. Basically the stage Warren Barguil won. It was like that. He won it by like a minute because he was in the breakaway and the other guys just didn't attack, they just slowed down. And just look at this, the peloton is so nervous. Nobody wants to go on the breakaway. They're too scared of setting up the pace before they got their riders to the front. It's going to be very exciting to see who's going to go in the breakaway in today's stage. That is funny. I mentioned Simon Spilak as an example, and he actually goes in the breakaway, and he's being followed by Jelle van Ender and Sylvain Chavanel. I didn't make that mistake this time. Very proud of myself. But Simon Spilak already got one stage name to his name, and he's trying to get another. And I think it's very likely. He's very strong in the mountains, and I think he could pull this off. But he needs a bigger group. This group is not big enough. These guys can't keep the pace on going when the big GC guys attack. So they need like 7 to 8 guys in the breakaway, and I don't think this 3-man group is going to be able to keep it all the way to the Chamru. Or they're actually being followed by 3 other guys. It's Thomas Degain, Thomas Leclerc, and Nicolas Rocher all on the breakaway. This group could definitely survive. These 6 men together could definitely survive the Chamru together. The fact that Chamru is not very steep goes to the benefit of the breakaway guys, because they're just as strong as some of the guys in the peloton, but down the peloton they just set a higher pace because there are more guys that can do it. So when Chamru is not that steep, these guys can set a higher pace, and therefore it's going to suit the breakaway guys more. But I guess we'll see when we get there. Who's gonna win the collected sprint down in the peloton for this intermediate sprint? I think Kittel wants this one. Like we see not John Shimano, sorry. It's Ampost getting to the front, and Kittel is nowhere to be seen actually. Kittel is all the way down and he's being dropped by his own team. They're setting up a huge lead-out train for Kittel right here. They're trying to do something. Where are the other guys? Christoph is sitting right here. He's been rather anonymous after stage when he hasn't done much, but he's sitting ready now. Where's Kittel? Wait, did Kittel just drop completely? Kittel is all the way down here. Look at all the work Ampost did, and Kittel is gonna lose to Christoph Cavendish and himself basically. Oh, Steve Smink, you're dropping the ball, Steve. Steve, you're totally dropping the ball. I can't believe that Kittel is doing this bad. Like, just his placing in that sprint was horrible. His entire team was up there setting the pace, but yet he managed to lose his wheel and just lose the sprint to Cavendish and Christoph. Horrible sprint by Kittel. The peloton has hit Col de Palaquet, and I'm expecting attacks. I want to see some of the GC guys attack in this category 1. They've got to do something. I mean, like, if we take a look at the GC, sorry, that's not the GC. Where's the rankings? There it is. We see, actually, never mind, go back. Matthias Frank and Cadel Evans attacking. Of course, Cadel Evans going the attack. I can't believe this is happening for the 3rd time in a row on a mountain stage. He keeps on doing this, but he keeps on being unsuccessful. So, hats off to Cadel Evans, you gotta keep trying and eventually it's gonna work out. But you see the GC, I expect guys to attack on Porte and Valverde. Valverde and Porte have a minute on Bardet and they need to do something. Valverde and Porte are looking very good. Bardet, Rodriguez, Malma, Pirot, Ruud van Galen, all these guys need to do something. Frank Slag and Badapos has joined up there. They want to try to get away as well. It's a very strong 4-man group. If they can catch up to the 6 guys in the front, they definitely have a chance of surviving. But they only have 2 minutes down to the peloton. But the pace is being set by Johan van Summeren, so it's not that high. There goes Diego Lisi. He's been very anonymous as well. Like he's been going the breakaways and the attacks, but he's not gotten the stage wins. He's not gotten the victories that he's been looking for. And I think Jorge Green is going to try to do something. Who has Jorge Green got anyway? Oh, they got Rui Costa down the peloton. Rui Costa is currently 11th in the GC, and he does not look like he's going to do anything. Samuel Sanchez goes in the attack. This is a counter-attack from Trek Factor Racing. It's basically saying, we don't want to pace, you guys have to do it. Mikel Nieve also tries to do something. He wants to go in the attack. So that's 2 guys from SNS, Nieve and it's Evans in the attack. Can they pull this off? So many guys in the attack. I think the breakaway is going to survive today, guys. I think the breakaway is going to win today's stage. With so many guys in the breakaway, and they've got like 4 minutes on the peloton. Yeah, they got 4 minutes on the peloton. I think the breakaway is going to survive it today. It's going to be very exciting. Yet another stage win for the breakaway. Or we could see Valverde just beast out the 2nd pick overall and try to do something, as he set his guys to the front. He's got plenty of guys to set the pace on the Col de Palaquet and also the Chamru. Like, look at this. He's got Folsang, Plaza, Kangard, Wiggins, and Sausti, and Zagira. And he's also got Geraint Thomas just protecting himself. Lobato sitting very nicely up here. But where's his leader? Where is Romain Bardet? Romain Bardet, where is he? Where is Roman Bardet? Is he sitting all the way down here? Let's see if we can find Lotto Belisol. Roman Bardet? No, he's actually sitting in the front. He's in the white jersey. That's why I couldn't find him. He's got Lobato protecting him. I just wasn't used to him in the white jersey. But the breakaway with a 4-minute gap down to the peloton. And now Evans and the other guys have caught up to the guys in the front now. This is a very strong breakaway. Take a look at the names. We got Simon Spielik, Nicholas Roche, Matthias Frank, Thomas Degen, Frank Slake, Thomas Leclerc, Cadel Evans, Vada Pols, Jelle van Ender, and Sylvain Chavanel. And they're soon going to be followed up by, who is this? Samuel Sanchez, Diego Alisi, Mikel Nieve. And then we have got the entire Movistar train setting the pace. This kind of reminds you of the Topsport Flandern train in the MLC Tour d'Italia. They would do the exact same thing, but Hesjedal didn't win a single stage in the Tour d'Italia. He won the Maglia Rosa, but didn't win a single stage. But it's looking very good for the breakaway currently on this Category 1. At the top of the Col du Parcours, the breakaway has 5 minutes and 30 seconds down to the peloton. Guys, I think it's safe to say the winner is going to come out of the breakaway. Who's going to be? I don't know. It looks like Movistar trying to set something up for Valverde. Valverde wants to put the nail in the coffin of the GC dreams and want to take the GC today. But I think he's going to have some tough competition. Rodriguez and Perrault and Van Garderen, they're all just keeping an eye on Valverde. They're getting ready to follow him. Gilbert's also sitting up here, but I doubt Gilbert can keep that 17-second gap to Valverde. I think Gilbert is going out of top 10 today. Where is Fabio Cancellara? He's sitting all the way down here. He's not well placed. A guy like him should be all the way in the front because he's not that good of a climber, so he needs to sit in the front so when he falls back, he doesn't fall all the way back. But we're going on the descent, guys, and we're getting ready. Actually, the breakaway's gap is slowly decreasing. Nah, it's going up again. For a second, it was slowly decreasing, but it's looks like it's going to be stable around 5 minutes, and that's what Movistar willing to give the breakaway. Who is the closest one in the breakaway? Let's take a look. Who is the best placed in the GC? It is... I actually believe it's Cadel Evans. Cadel Evans at 12 minutes. So if Cadel Evans takes 5 minutes as a stance right now, he's going to be nowhere near top 10. I thought he might move into top 10. No, that's not the case. The breakaway has hit Chamru and they're getting ready. And as I say that, Frank Slek goes in the attack. FDGA's Frank Slek goes onto the attack. He's getting a gap. Matthias Frank, Jelle van Ender, and Thomas Leclerc all trying to react to this. It's a 10-man group and they can definitely do some harm on each other right now if they keep setting the pace on each other. Some people are gonna get up. The lesser mountain guys or lesser good mountain guys as screw it, that's Sebastian Chavanel. Sylvain Chavanel gonna get dropped. Nicholas Roche is not looking like he's in good form either. But it looks like Tommy Vauclair is actually going away. Thomas Vauclair is actually getting a gap. Frank Sleb is gonna be able to follow though. But it looks like Thomas Vauclair and Frank Sleb are looking in really good form. But down the peloton, Joaquin Rodriguez goes in the attack. He's got Costa Valverde with him. Koenig is also going there. Kelderman, stage 10 winners in the attack. Malma Port all following. Perrault, Uran is up here. Where's the white jersey though? The white jersey sitting down here. He's sitting with the yellow jersey. He's not sitting very well. But Taviva and Van Garderen both going to the front. Tom Danielson's trying to set the pace, but BMC does have Koenig in the front group. But Taviva's trying to work for Van Garderen. It's not looking good for him though. They've got a 40-second gap out to the favorites group. Perrault and Uran have both been dropped, and these guys have also been dropped by Rodriguez and Valverde, who are going off into the sunset together. Who's it going to be? Who's going to win today's stage? That is the question. Meanwhile, in the front, Tommy Vauclair has got a 20-second gap on Frank Slek, who's got a 25-second gap on the other chasers, and Simon Spielik is leading the chase. He's using all his energy just to catch the guys, and I think he's overcompensating his energies, or his effort. He should keep his effort down and try to save some energy for the end, because he might be pacing all now, but when he catches up, the other guys are just going to attack. I mean, it's a nice gestures from Fayaskache, but the other guys are just going to counterattack at some point. Meanwhile, down the peloton, or down the favorites group, Valverde and Rodriguez has got a, what is that, like a 44-second gap on the white jersey group that also has no, it does not have the yellow jersey on. But look at this huge group. This is all guys fighting for their GC placements. They realize that today's stage could spell harm on them, but it does look like Rodriguez and Valverde are going to have a solid gap on these guys. I don't think these guys are going to be able to catch up anymore in this climb. If Rodriguez and Valverde keeps on working together, actually no, they have slowed down. The fact that they caught Sanchez and Lucy slowed them down. That's not very good. But Costa, these guys not going fast either. Costa is setting the pace and it's not going fast enough. And as I say that, Leopold Koenig goes in the attack. Koenig realizes they're not going fast enough. He's getting the cheer from this Belgian fan. Wilco Kelderman is also going in the attack. Everybody's trying to do something. They realize it's not going fast enough. Roman Bardet is sitting at the back of the peloton. He's got Malma there. Porter's trying to attack up there. Porter's looking very good. I previously said he was one of the favorites for today's stage and he's got to do something. Let's take a time gap from Valverde up to Tommy Vauclair. There's only 3 minutes now with 9 kilometers to go. That could actually get caught. Frank Slade has been caught by Vada Pols, Nickel Roach, and Simon Spielik all working together. They want to catch Thomas Vauclair, but Vauclair's got 40 seconds on the peloton. Let's take a look at this. Valverde and Rodriguez are down here with Nieve, Sanchez, Olisi. Porter's trying to make his way up to the other two contenders. Can he do it though? He's got, what is that, like 20 seconds up there? It does look like that is, that's more like, what, 30 seconds, 40 seconds? It's definitely expanding, but he's taking time on the other guys down here, and they're simply not setting a high enough of pace. Van Galen's getting dropped though. Van Galen has been dropped from the front group. Going into the race, he had to be one of the biggest favorites for the race, but it does seem like BMC is going for Leopold Koenig. Very big surprise right there. Let's see, how close are they to catching Tommy Verclair? I don't think these guys are going to catch Tommy Verclair. Unless somebody attacks, they're just not going to be able to catch up to him. Nicholas Roche is trying to do his best to close down the gap to Thomas Verclair, but Thomas Verclair's got 5 kilometers to go now, and somebody needs to attack. We've got his 5-man group up here, and somebody needs to attack. It's Nicholas Roche, Simon Spielak, Bada Pols, Cadel Evans, and Frank Slegg. Meanwhile, in the front, Thomas Verclair's got 40 seconds on these guys, and 4 kilometers to go. It just doesn't look good, though. Rodriguez and Valverde are also closing in on them. Oh, these two guys look like they'll be first and second on the podium. Richie Porter's doing his best, though, to limit damage control. Koenig, Costa, and Rana sitting down here. They're fighting for 4th, 5th, and 6th. Van Galen has made his way up there. Van Galen is looking very strong. He's making his way up there. Meanwhile, down here is a Peru, Mollman, Pinot, and all the guys. Bardet is having an off day. Bardet is not having a good day, though. I was looking in the front now. Are they actually catching up to Thomas Verclair? Yes, they are. He's only got 30 seconds now. These guys are catching up. They've got DD support. They've actually caught up to Verclair. Verclair looks like he's done. 20 seconds to go and 2 kilometers to go. Verclair looks like he's done. I think these guys could actually catch up, and so could Rodriguez and Valverde on the final kilometer. Could they actually take the stage win away from these breakaway guys? 15 seconds to go. Thomas Verclair's got a kilometer to go. Can they pull it off? 15 seconds. They gotta attack. Thomas Verclair at the front. He's got a kilometer. Oh, they're starting to sprint. They're trying to do their best. 700 meters, 600 meters. Can they do it? No. Tommy Verclair from Tinkoff Saxo Bank gets the stage win. Van der Poels, 2nd place. Spielak 3rd place. Roche 4th place. Rodriguez and Valverde coming in later on. Let's take a look at how much time they're taking on the other guys. They're taking like, oh, this is it. This is the nail in the coffin, guys. I think this is going to say that Rodriguez and Valverde are going to ride for 1st and 2nd place on the podium. That is at least what it's looking like to me right now. We're looking at the other guys finish. There are some big GC guys losing time on today's stage. Cancellara is definitely going out of top 10. He just couldn't follow this pace. And here is the Gruppetto. But we'll see you guys at the podium where we'll see the big time differences. Thomas Verclair taking a well-deserved stage victory. It does look like Rodriguez and Valverde took 1 minute and 20 seconds on Richie Porte and took over 2 minutes on the other GC contenders. That does not spell well for the GC, or just for the overall GC. I mean, I think Valverde has like 2 minutes on Rodriguez now. Let's take a look at the GC. Valverde has 1 minute 39 on Rodriguez, 2 minutes on Richie Porte, 3 minutes 42 on Bardet, 3 minutes 54 on Mollema, 4 minutes and 13 on Peru, Aruf and Gadran, and then Rui Costa and Leopold Koenig at 4:15. How are they going to take this much time on Valverde? He's looking very strong. Richie Porte, though, could take a lot of time on the time trial. We could see that. Richie Porte has got like 80 time trial, and we could see him take like 2 minutes on Valverde. So Valverde needs to get more time, but there's still plenty of stages left. Tomorrow's stage is the Result stage, another big mountain stage. I'll probably be won by a GC contender. Then there's play at this stage. There's still the Hot Camp stage. There are plenty of stages left, guys. Tommy Verclair actually moves into the overall pocket jersey because he won today's stage. There were double the amount of points on the Chamru, so he takes all the points there. A well-timed attack from Van der Poels. No, sorry, Tommy Verclair. Because I spotted Van der Poels in 2nd place and Spielak in 3rd place, and Willem was now moved out of top 5. Best young rider is still Bardet, who's got 31 seconds down to Aru, and it looks like Bardet might be able to keep this one. This is Hanspol's pride. He's got Roman Bardet, and he's got to try to get a top 3 with Roman Bardet. It's going to be very tough, though. Giant Shimano now moved into the Oval Team classification. So guys, thank you guys for watching this stage. Please leave a like, please leave a comment. If this video gets 60 likes, I'll release the next video right after this. So I want to hear, what are you thinking about the GC? Are you pleased that Valverde is dominating this much? Or not dominating, but it's looking this good. He's looking very good right now with a 1 minute and 39 seconds down to Joaquin Rodriguez, but anything can happen. We still got the Result stage left, we still have the Bagners de Luchon stage left, we got the Playa Dis stage left, we got the Hora Camp stage left, and we have the time trial. So there's still plenty of stages to go. Thank you guys for watching. See you guys later.